My name is Moose and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be experimenting a little bit because I'm going to be trying and dyeing some wheels for the first time. I've never done anything to my roller skates other than painting the heels, so I've never dyed suede. I've never actually dyed anything on the skates before, so I'm excited to see what the wheels are going to turn out like, especially because they aren't starting with like a white base, which a lot of people like to start with. The wheels that I'm going to be trying to dye are the Moxi Fundae Wheels in Lavender. Now, I got these ones because they were the only ones that were in stock. I originally wanted to get the bubblegum pink ones. I believe that's what the pink ones are called, bubblegum, because I have a vision of dyeing these red. And this is why it's going to be an experiment, because I'm not entirely sure how the red's going to take to the purple. So we're going to see together if I come out with something really cool, or if I come out with something super dark, or if I come out with something that I'm just probably going to put black over and be like, that was terrible. These have never been used before, so I don't need to do the first step, which is cleaning them, because obviously you don't want to throw them into dye with a bunch of dirt on there and then the dirt comes off and then your wheels are nice and patchy. So you want to make sure they're clean. However, I am going to take the graphic off of here because I'm not a huge fan of the Fundae graphic. So I'm going to take those off first, and I'm going to use acetone and just scrub them off because that's going to be the easiest. I watched a few tutorials online on how to dye wheels, and all of their wheels came out great, so I'm going to use the steps that they used and hope that my wheels also turn out good. So let's get started with taking these off. Before I tell you guys to use acetone on your wheels, I just wanted to make sure that it was actually going to work, and it did. There was no damage to the wheels. So to take the graphics off of any of your roller skate wheels, you'll just want to use 100% pure acetone and some paper towels. All you'll want to do is just use them together and just scrub until the graphic comes off. It will take a little bit of elbow grease and a little bit of time, but the graphic will come off and you'll be left with a plain wheel. Here's a before and after of what the wheels look like after a little bit of scrubbing. This is what the wheel will look like once the graphic is all gone. Now that we've taken all of the graphics off, the next step would be to throw them into some hot soapy water so that the wheels can be nice and clean and that there's no residue or any bits and pieces of the graphics still on there. Make sure to give each wheel a nice scrub. After you're done cleaning them, they should look a little bit something like this. The next step is to get some water boiling in a metal pot. You will want to make sure that the temperature of the water is at least 200 degrees Fahrenheit. The dye I have chosen for my wheels is the Rit Dye More Synthetic Racing Red. Once the water is at a rapid boil, you'll want to add about a teaspoon of dish soap. After adding the dish soap, you can add the dye. I used about 1/4 of the bottle for my wheels. I decided to put my wheels on a shoestring because according to the instructions on the back of the bottle, you'll want to keep the items moving in the water while they're dyeing, so I figured it would be easier to move them with the shoestring instead of trying to stir them around with a spoon. Once all of the wheels are placed on the shoestring, you can go ahead and just plop them in the water. You'll want to make sure that you keep the wheels moving throughout the entire process. These wheels took the dye pretty fast, and they were actually only in there for less than 10 minutes. Once the wheels are to your desired color, you can take them out of the dye and put them in a separate bowl for rinsing. The last step in the process is to rinse your wheels, and you're going to want to rinse them with cold water until the water runs clear. And with that, we are all done. I'm actually surprised at how these wheels turned out, and I love the color that I got from these. I am so happy with the results of this experiment because they actually turned out a really, really nice red color. And like I said earlier, I wasn't entirely sure how they were going to turn out because they were starting with purple, but look at this color. Look how pretty that is. It's like this really deep, nice red, and it goes great with the skates that I want to put them on. The skates that I'll be using with these wheels are going to be my Bont Park Stars. As you can see, they have the red stripe on it. That's why I chose red for these wheels, because I wanted them to match. The process was super easy to do this, and I had a lot of fun, so I might do it again with a different color wheel and see what I get from it. If you guys liked the video, I would appreciate it if you could leave a like and a comment down below, and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!